Hello, my name is Lee Johnson, and I'm here to do the Big Book Phobia Tag. This tag was created by Liz at Liz's Book Buffet, and I was tagged by Erin at Wrath's Queen, so thank you for tagging me, Erin. And I'll leave a link to both of their videos in the description box. And the whole idea of this tag is that you choose 5 big books that are over 500 pages each that you haven't read and why you haven't read them, and you also choose 5 small books that are under 300 pages each that you have read and you loved, and you alternate between them, so you do one big, one small, or one small, one big, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to start with the big books and then go on to small, big, small. And this first big book, don't shoot me, okay, I know everyone and their mother has read this book and the sequel, and I haven't, and I really need to catch up. So that book is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. The reason I haven't read this, well, I say I haven't read it, I got up to page 102, but I put it down. I don't know why, I think I was going into a slump. But yeah, and it's amazing hardback. I really want to get back into it so I can pick up Never Fade and In the Afterlight, I think is the third one, which comes out at the end of this year. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to getting back to this, actually. I'm just going to start it all over again because I've forgotten what happened and where I got up to. So, yes. And, yeah, I couldn't really find loads of books that are over 500 pages. So this one's just under at 488 pages. So I hope I'm not cheating. Okay, the first small book that I have read and absolutely loved is Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. This is the gorgeous Penguin Red Classics edition. And they're thinner than most books. But yeah, I don't really think I need to say much about this. It's fantastic, it's a classic. I know I don't read many classics and I love this. So I suggest you all pick it up, really. And this is 121 pages, that's definitely under 300 pages. So yeah, that's that one. Next big book I haven't read is The Fury by Alexandra Gordon-Smith, the director's cut, which has a really creepy but awesome cover. And the reason I haven't read this is because it is intimidating. That's the only thing. It says, imagine if one day, without warning, the entire human race turned against you. 1 minute all is right with the world, the next everyone is a bloodthirsty savage. That's the terrifying reality for Cal, Brick and Daisy. Their world has the fury. It will not rest until they are dead, and just when they think they have found a place to hide, things get worse. Some of them begin to change. As the last survivors uncover the terrifying monumental powers they suddenly possess, they realise the fury-infected ferals are not the real problem. Their true enemy is a celestial being of pure destruction that, against all odds, they must kill, because there is no choice. If this battle is lost, the consequence will be the end of everything. So, apparently this is awesome, and loads of people have read it and told me it's amazing. If you think I should read it, please let me know, because I really want to. It's just really intimidating, and it's mahoosive. It's 681 pages. That is a lot of pages. I mean, that is one of the biggest books I own. So yeah, that's The Fury. Next small book I read and loved is actually Keith Lemon, The Rules. This is hilarious. Keith Lemon, if you didn't know, is a British comedian. He does this panel show called Celebrity Juice, where he gets celebrities on, and they're just silly, and it's hilarious. And yeah, this is a really good book, actually. I know it sounds strange, but it's actually really good. And this one, okay, this doesn't actually have page numbers. I thought it did, but it doesn't. Okay. No, it doesn't have page numbers, but you can tell that it's definitely under 300 pages. I think it's like 280 something, but there are actually no page numbers. But yeah, it's just a really funny, silly book. You know, choke the chicken as often as you need to. And then you have number 44, don't date a co-worker. And it's just rules and stuff to do with celebrity, but it is hilarious. And if you like Keith Lemon or you like the programme Celebrity Juice, you should definitely pick this one up because it is hilarious. Yes, that's that one. Okay, next big book is a big book. It is this beast, and this is The Dark Tower, the whole collection. This is all the Dark Tower novels in one volume by Stephen King. I bought this in a charity shop 2 years ago for 50p, and it's humongous. It's a beautiful edition, and it has full colour illustrations in it all the way throughout, which I think is amazing. Like here, are gorgeous illustrations. There's another one there, I'm not sure what that is because I haven't read this. But yeah, it has amazing illustrations there, and the inside picture's really nice. Like this. And it's just a really beautiful edition. Yeah, I do want to read it eventually, but it's just huge. Yeah, and this is including the poem at the back. It's 683 pages, so that is a beast. The pile is getting. Look, let me just show you. Look how tall it is at the moment. Can you see it? I mean, that's not very many books, but you know. Anyway, on to the next small book I have read and loved. It is going to be Pros and Cons. Creative works from Fremantle Prison. This is a collection of poems and tiny short stories written by prisoners while in prison, and it's just brilliant actually, and artwork as well. This is 127 pages, and yeah, it just has like poems, and it has photography. And there are little short stories in here. Yeah. Like there's a little short story called Cell Change. And there's poems like Fondness Falls from the Absence Tree and The Censor. But yeah, it's really good, and I love poetry, that's why I picked it up. This is in a charity shop for like 5p, so I had to have it, and it's brilliant, and it's actually one of my favourite poetry books in the world. It's awesome. If you like poetry, pick it up and have a go, because it's amazing. Okay, next big book is Picasso by Roy Kesey, or Kesey, I don't know how to pronounce that. This has an amazing cover, and the spine is beautiful. I think this is like a murder mystery. I'm not sure, but I thought it sounded really cool. John Segovia is many things. American, corpulent, shambolic, and obsessed with the history of South America. This history is what drew him to the city of Piura in the coastal desert of Peru, where every grain of sand teems with stories of Incas and conquistadors. Here, where past and present intermesh, he thought he'd finally found a life for himself. He met Pilar and he married her, and they had a baby girl. But John is now a widower, and a killer remains at large. So yeah, it's about a guy who lived in Peru, and it's a murder mystery, and it's humongous, and it is 517 pages, so he is also a beast. Okay, next small book I've read and loved is, I talked about this on my channel a lot, well, my old channel really, it's The Hunting Ground by Cliff McNish. This is one of the first proper ghost stories I read, and it is amazing. I'm not going to harp on about it because you have to read it, but it's fantastic. It's just so chilling and like really well told, and it's proper creepy. But if you're looking for a book that is going to creep you out, not one that says it will, but doesn't deliver, but one that will actually creep you out, you need to read this. It's 273 pages, so just under 300. But it's amazing, and I love Cliff McNish, and I've actually talked to him on Twitter. Yeah, he's a really nice guy, and it's a really good book. So I suggest if you haven't read that, you need to. What was that? A small book? Okay. The last big book I have is... This is an uncorrected bound proof of The Diviners by Libba Bray. And I don't know why I haven't read this. I think because, again, it's intimidating. But I've seen review videos and people talking about this book on YouTube and saying they absolutely loved it and it was amazing. And I know the second one comes out soon. I think it's called The Lair, or Lair of Dreams. And that comes out soon. So I really should read this. I mean, it's an uncorrected bound proof, so there might be a few typos, which might be the reason it might be putting me off a little bit. But I've seen the paperback version of this. Sorry, just to let you know, it's 578 pages. So it's quite a lot. Oh yeah, I've seen the paperback version of this, and it's actually really, really, really beautiful. So I might buy that and take this to a charity shop or something. Because The Lair of Dreams comes out soon, so I'll probably buy that one as well. Yeah, so that's that one. And the last small book I have that I have read and loved, and done a review of, actually, on this channel, which you can go and check out if you like, is The Gospel of Loki by Joanne M. Harris. I don't think I need to say more about this. All you need to do is go and look at my review, which I'll also leave a link to. This is just brilliant. If you like Norse mythology, read it. It's about Loki and Thor and Yggdrasil and Ragnarok and Heimdall and it's just fantastic. This book is amazing. Seriously, it's just and look at the design. Look at the front cover. It's so good. And the back cover, yeah. And the spine. Isn't that just book porn? Like, seriously, this is book porn. I'm sorry. It just is. Yeah, but this is really good. Norse mythology. People who like Norse mythology, read it. And this one is... ...302 pages. So I'm 2 pages over the limit. But it doesn't matter, because that's the poem that I also read on my channel. So take away the poem and it's 296 pages. But yes, it is fantastic. Okay, so that's all from me today. Thank you to Erin for tagging me. Thank you to Liz's Book Buffet, for doing this tag. And I'm tagging everyone. But in specifically, I don't know how to say it, specifically I want to tag Aaliyah Holsclaw, who is an amazing booktuber, and you should all go check her out because she's fantastic. She recently did my scary tag, which you could go check out because it's brilliant. Yes. In fact, I'll leave a link to that, to her scary tag video as well. Yeah, because I really like her. And I love you, Leah Holsclaw, you're amazing. Yeah. Anyway, so, yes, I want to tag Aaliyah Holsclaw to do this video. And you should all go check her out. And you should all go check out Erin from Wrath's Queen as well, because she's fantastic. God, so many amazing booktubers these days. I don't know what to do with myself, seriously. I suppose I better just keep making videos for y'all. Okay, yeah, so... Sorry, I'm by my window and there's some freaky old man looking at me. And he needs to carry on walking. Or I'm just gonna like go out there, sort him out. Okay, he's gone. Keep walking on, love. Okay, so yeah, check out Erin from Wrath's Queen. Check out Leah Holsclaw. Links will be in the description box. Click like, subscribe, and yeah, yes, that, yeah. And I'm going to show you this pile, because it is now humongous, seeing as there are 10 books in it, and 5 of them are huge. So yeah, also let me know if you've read any of these books, if you like them, if you would recommend I read any of the bigger ones I said I haven't read. Let me know, okay? Just let me know. Okay, cool, lovely. Look at that pile of books. It is, like, actually humongous. So yeah. That is one big pile of books. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go, because this video is actually quite long. But yeah, oh, look at the spine of Picasso, or Picasso. It's really nice, isn't it? I mean, it's upside down, but it's beautiful. Okay, happy reading, people. And I will see you again soon. Goodbye.